Why? Why? We can never have nice things. We can never have nice things. Why? Why? Why we can't never have nice things? What's up, YouTube? Your boy back once again with another sport topic, and today we're gonna talk some football. Houston Texans football. If y'all have not heard the news, Will Fuller has been suspended for the remainder of the season. Actually, 6-game suspension, so he's gonna be suspended for the remainder of this year and potentially the season opening next year, because he got popped with PEDs. Will Fuller was having a career year. I mean, literally a career year. He's career high in catches with 53, career high in yards 897. 879. Career in touchdowns 8. Career in yards per catch in I think he was averaging 16.6. Career high in yards per game, that's 79.9. He was top 10 in receiving yards, top 10 receiving yards, tied for 6 in touchdowns. Just having a career year, definitely on track to be a Pro Bowler. He was on pace to have 1,300 yards and 11 touchdowns. Just an absolute monster type of year, and this happens. And it's a contract year. We all know Fuller's injury history, has never played a full 16 games, and I know people probably foaming at the mouth right now, just can't. Well, aha, see, once again, ain't able to play another 16 games. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm not mad at Will Fuller. I'm mad at the situation. It's completely unfortunate. The reason why I'm not mad at Will Fuller, because the NFL list is like the whole protocol thing is so very, very ticky tacky. It's so up and down. It's so like it's stuff on there that normal people like me and you can go out to Walmart, go out to HEB, or go out to the corner store, whatever the case may be, and the pharmacist or whatever the case may be, and get on a regular, like, just get just normal regular stuff that you don't think there's no harm, but the NFL has a pop. And I mean, remember, this happened to Dwayne Brown twice. This happened to Brian Cushing twice. Dwayne Brown got popped for eating a hamburger in Mexico. We've seen Richard Sherman get suspended. We've seen Ray Lewis get suspended. These are Hall of Famers. We've seen Wes Welker got popped for going to the fertility clinic. Him and his wife was trying to do something so they could have a baby, and whatever it was, the fertility medicine that he took to help him and his wife able to conceive, popped and put him on the list. He missed the first couple games of, I forgot what season. I don't know if it was 13 or if it was 14, but stuff like, I mean, the NFL is the list is so long, and according to Will Fuller, he went to a doctor and he thought that he was doing the right things, and he thought that that it was something that he'd be okay with taking to help him, whatever the case may be. And if he's lying, he's lying. I tend to trust him at his word. I followed Will Fuller on Instagram, and this year, like, I seen a difference in him. Like, I've been following Will Fuller ever since he got drafted to the NFL, and I've never seen him work out as hard as he was working out this year. I mean, he knew that one, it was a contract year. He seen what happened with Hopkins. He knew the opportunity was sitting up right here, the silver platter for him to go get that huge payday. And it's unfortunate for him. It's unfortunate mostly for Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson was on the tear. Deshaun Watson at backdoor having play of the week, and then backdoor we did on Thanksgiving Day. And I mean, as a Texan fan, Texan fans, we were extremely happy on Thanksgiving. I mean, you were sitting there getting full of the turkey and the ham and the dressing, whatever it is, the pecan pie, the sweet potato pie, all the things you do, the baked macaroni and cheese, the broccoli and cheese, the dirty rice, all the things you was eating on. You was out there getting full, and you seeing everybody do work. You seeing Deshaun out there do work. You seeing JJ out there doing work. You see Adams out there doing work. You see Cooks. You see Duke Johnson. You see everybody out there doing work. Everybody doing what they're doing. Especially Will Fuller having a huge day. Not his career day, because his career day was last year with the 200-yard game against the Falcons. But you seen exactly what Will Fuller can do. You seen the potential, and you seen the connection him and Deshaun Watson had. And you looking forward and you projecting forward. Deshaun Watson is 3 touchdowns away from his career high. His career high is 26. He's at 24, so he needs 3 touchdowns to break it. He's 5 touchdowns away from breaking the franchise record at 30 touchdowns. The franchise record is 29. He needs 30 to break the franchise record for the most touchdowns in the season. He's a way away from the yards record, because the yards, I think, is, if I'm not mistaken, Matt Schaub had 4,701 or 4,770, and Deshaun is at 3,201. So he's a ways away from getting to that. But you're thinking, There's no way that these guys are not about to break these records. You like these guys are about to break these records, and Will Fuller's about to get his first 1,000-yard season. Will Fuller's already got career high in everything: catches, yards, touchdowns. He's doing everything he was supposed to do on the field. We already know the whole elephant in the room, him not being healthy. He's doing everything he was supposed to be doing on the football field to get him to earn him a contract and showing why he should be the number one receiver going forward for Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans. And now you're just like, what we do now? Now we out there, we're going to rely on Kiki, we're going to rely on Brandon Cooks, we're going to rely on Isaiah Coulter. Well, I know I mispronounced his name because Randall Cobb's on IR, and he only missed one game. He got put on IR for the Lions game, so he's going to miss this Colts game. He's going to miss the Chicago game. I mean, you let go of Kenny Stills, you already cut DeAndre Carter, which I think that was the right move. You already know what happened with number 10. He's playing in Arizona right now. So you're in a huge disadvantage. But we're about to see right now what life is going to be without Will Fuller. We're going to get a close look. Exactly. So all the people out there, I know y'all ready. Y'all fumbling them out. Oh, we ain't going to re-sign Fuller. We don't need to re-sign Fuller. I told you. Yeah, okay. We about to see. Because you're about to see exactly what it looks like. All the people, I told you we should trade him the Green Bay. I would have gave him up for a third round. I mean, I would have gave him up for a fifth round pick. I would have gave him up for a 7th round pick. We going to see. Keep that same energy. We are going to see. I have no doubt that Deshaun Watson can ball. But we are going to see when we play against good teams, because the Colts are a good football team right now. I actually think we could pass on them before this with the receivers that we had. I thought there was going to be some things. We're going to see no running game, and we're going to see exactly how these receivers look. I know Deshaun Watson's good. I know he backdoored having a play of the week, which should be another play of the week, but Derrick Henry had 3 touchdowns, and then Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes then went complete all Madden. I mean, like Tampa Bay put their Madden game on all rookie, and they just went completely off in that first quarter. So we already know that he's not gonna be able to get player of the week. But we gonna see exactly what it looks like without William Fuller. We gonna see exactly what it looks like without William Fuller. Like I said, I do think the Texans do need to get another receiver, but I definitely think that Will Fuller needs to be brought back because the connection that Will Fuller and Deshaun Watson have, and also Deshaun is one of the best NFL deep ball throwers. You need a deep threat, and Will Fuller is a deep threat like no other. I know people gonna probably think of, because I know some of you. You got people in the draft. Well, he runs this type of 40. He runs this type of 40, but can he run that on the field? It's one thing to run a 40 in some track shorts on a track field. It's one thing to run a 40. It's a whole completely different thing when you put them pass on, and can you outrun guys? Can you run that route? Can you run that cross route the same? Can you run that deep post the same? Or are you just strictly running go routes? Can you only run route? Because Fuller can run that route tree. That's something that's so special about him. He can run that route tree, and his game is he beats people pre-snap. Well, he beats people pre-pass before the catch. He by the time Deshaun Watson releases that ball, Fuller already has a beat. That's when he's at his most lethal. That's when Fuller's at his most dangerous. And let's be real, we know that was his calling card coming out of college. So don't sit up and act all brand new like that's the only okay, he got popped. That's the reason. That was his superpowers. Come on now, be real. We already know what it is. Don't bring the whole Will Fuller hate. I know y'all ready for it. I know y'all already know. I can see the comments right now. I can read the comments. While even reading the comments, I can read them right now. I already know what y'all saying. I know what y'all thinking. Put it down. Sit down. Stop. Pause. Time out. Rewind. Put it down. Put it down. Trust me. Put it down. We are going to see exactly what it looks like. Hopefully the Cutter, I keep saying the boy name wrong. It's cool. What is his name? Isaiah Cutter. We gonna call him Isaiah. That's his first name. We gonna see what Isaiah got. We gonna see what Brandon Cooks can do by himself, and we gonna see exactly what Kiki has left in the tank. We gonna see exactly what these guys bring to the table. It's unfortunate. All I can say is welcome to life in 2020. This is the NFL in 2020. This is exactly what this is. That's all I really could pretty much say. Welcome to the NFL in 2020. That's exactly all I can really say, because that's exactly what we're looking at right now. And it's completely unfortunate. I feel bad for Deshaun. I feel bad for Fuller, because I think this is going to cost Fuller money. No matter how much you want to slice it, I know teams really don't look at, I know outside teams, they don't really care about stuff like that. But it's gonna cost him some. It's gonna cost him some money, some type of way. It's gonna cost him some type of money. I think if he, cause just on GP, if you finish the season with 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns, and a Pro Bowl bid, you can go to any type body, slam down the table like boom. I'm the number one receiver. Pay me, pay me, pay me, pay me. Now, at the end of the day, you still got 800 yards. So even if you don't have even if you're not concerned about the whole him being popped for PEDs, you still only got 800 yards. You still have never cracked the 1,000-yard mark. You still have never played full 16 games. Those are things that teams are going to throw in. They're going to throw those things out there. Because that's for one. That's the team's job, because the team is trying to get you for the cheapest contract as possibly can. And this whole thing is the Texans already said they're not going to sign them. That we don't even know who the general manager is. We don't know what the new general manager's philosophy is. We don't know who the head coach is. We don't know who the head coach's philosophy is. If you bring in a certain general manager and a certain head coach, be like, I don't care. I need Will Fuller for my offense. I need that type of receiver for my offense. Or you might bring a head coach like, I don't need it. I don't need a fast receiver. I need everybody who can jump out the gym. I need everybody 6'5" and can jump out the gym. I don't care if they run a 6'4". I don't care how fast they are. I just need everybody to be big and tall and jump out the gym. Then you ain't gonna win no games like that. Mind you, if your receivers out there running 6'4s, I'm just saying. But we don't know exactly what philosophy the head coach or the general manager is, because we don't know who the head coach or the general manager is going forward. So to make a decision and say concrete, he's staying or he going, you don't know, because until those questions are answered, till you hire somebody, put somebody in place, then you could actually have a real good idea. Everything else is going to be just speculation at this point. I'm not going to lie. Y'all already know I'm a Will Fuller fan. I hope Will Fuller gets to stay in Houston. But I would not be surprised if he's no longer a Texan. I wouldn't be surprised if Thanksgiving was his last game as a Texan. I hope not. I think it's completely unfortunate. And I think Deshaun's going to have a lot to say with it. Like Deshaun said, he knew Will Fuller won't get traded. He said because there's going to be some problems. I think Deshaun Watson's still going back, though, and fight for his board, because I think that he knows what he has in Will Fuller, because it's not just this season. He's seen what he had before. And if you bring in somebody, if you bring another type of receiver to help go on, to help take some of that work off of him and Brandon Cooks, I think you need to keep him and Brandon Cooks going forward. I think that you can still have something special offensively, but it's just unfortunate because we don't get to see exactly what this offense could have brought to the table. And then the situation where it's a slim sliver of hope. It's a very slim sliver of hope. But there's a situation that you still got the coaches right in front. There's still an outside chance you could have ended off the season 9-7 and find a way to sneak and back door into this playoff race. That race got a lot harder, and that hill got a lot taller to climb. And it's really out. It's really out of pocket right now. But hey, Carson Wentz won the NFC East last year with no receivers. Let's see what Deshaun can do. Let's see if Deshaun can work some default magic. I hate that we got put all this on him, and like I said, Deshaun really just can't catch a break. I mean, you trade away his number one receiver, now his new number one receiver they have to miss the last 5 games, and not to mention he gonna miss game 1 next year. So he's still not, even next year he's not gonna play a full season. He's gonna miss game 1 next year. So again, like I started off this, why we can't have nice things. Like, subscribe if you haven't, comment below if you haven't, click that bell, get more videos. I holla.